What is up, YouTube? BarcaLyze here, alongside with my little boy, Sheldon. Hey, Sheldon, say hi to the camera. Today we are going to be reacting to Tom Macdonald's Whiteboy. Now, last video I did, we reacted to This House from Tom Macdonald, which was a response to this song. So I believe he got a lot of hate from this song. And by the way, I want to appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys have no idea how much it helps. I woke up today with so many comments, so much love, so much likes on that video from my house or This House from Tom Macdonald. And you guys are amazing. Tom Macdonald fans are amazing. You guys are respectful. You guys are helpful. You guys explained to me a lot. You explained to me what HOG or Hog Gang or Hog Army is, Hangover Gang. And trust me, I'm part of you guys now. I love so far everything that Tom Macdonald has brought out so far. I mean, the songs that I did react to have been amazing. The message behind them has been great. I'm sure just because this got a lot of hate, I'm sure this is going to be one of those controversial ones. But I'm excited to see what he has to say. And by the way, before I start, tomorrow is Argentina versus Australia. And there was a couple of you Australians in the comments, by the way, telling me how nervous you are. And trust me, just as nervous as you are, I am as well. Because Argentina so far, as good as they have been in the last 3 years, they didn't lose a single game for 3.5 years. They played like 37 games and did not lose a single game. They get to the first game of the World Cup and they lose the very first game to Saudi Arabia. Alright, now I'm Arabic and I love Saudi Arabia. But Argentina is my favorite team. I love Messi. I want him to win the World Cup after everything he's done in the world of football in the last 15 years. I really want him to lift that World Cup trophy. I love Argentina and USA. That's where I live. But I do have an Arabic background. So a part of me, a small little part of me was happy when Saudi Arabia won. Tom Macdonald, Whiteboy. Alright, everything is all good to go, ready to go. And by the way, I forgot to mention, I do have my coffee right over here. Delicious as always. And let's get this going.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just...
Alright, so he's saying, hey, listen, I can't feel guilty for shit that I didn't do. I'm not the one, I personally am not the one who put you in the news, that hung you and did this and this and that and the third. So I see what messages he's trying to give out. You know, just because he's white, just because the color of his skin is white and he's from the USA, it doesn't make him a racist like what the old generation did, you know. And I have to say, I have to agree with this. But if that's what the message is going to be for the rest of the song, I have to agree with it, because I myself, as I said a little bit ago, I am Arabic. And when I first moved to the U.S. from Jordan, you gotta remember I'm Lebanese originally, but lived in Jordan. But when I moved to the U.S., right, the amount of hate I got, because a couple of years after I moved, that's when 9/11 hit. The amount of hate I got as an Arabic person, just because I'm Arab, just because people knew I was Arabic, I had an accent, I had a bad Arabic accent. So people were calling me towel head. People were asking me every day I went to school how many bombs I had strapped around me. And honestly, for me, thankfully, I'm the type of person that takes these type of things as jokes and that doesn't take it personal. Even as a little kid, I did not take these type of things personal for some reason. And even until now, people can make Arabic jokes and I really do not take it personal. Right? And maybe I should. Maybe there is a line you don't cross, obviously, for any race. There is a line you don't cross. But I do agree with that. Just because what they did in 9/11, just because another Arabic group, a terrorist group, that did what they did in New York, it doesn't mean I'm now racist. It doesn't mean I'm a terrorist because I'm Arabic. Same with Germany. Just because the Nazis back in the day did what they did, it doesn't mean current era Germans are also racist and Nazis and whatnot. And a lot of people need to take that out of their heads. But I can see why he got a lot of hate for this song. Let's keep going. Sorry for talking a little too much, but let's keep going.
Label me racist 'cause I'm related.
Let's go back a little bit, sorry.
None understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose. And I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist, cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed cause of my pretty blue eyes. A Nazi, white supremacist, anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics.
That's right. Fuck the Nazis. Fuck the neo-Nazis, the white supremacists, fuck the terrorists, and I say that as Arabic person, you know what I mean? Fuck terrorists, fuck anybody that has discrimination, anybody that has racism, that actually is racist, anybody that looks at another person and just because of their color or just because of their race, they have hate towards them, not knowing who that individual person is. Fuck that person. It doesn't matter what color you are. You need to have love in your life. You need to have peace. You can't suppress an entire group of people, or not a group, an entire nationality. You can't suppress an entire race just based off of what a group of people did back in the day. Obviously, there are still groups of white racists. There are still obviously terrorists. There are still neo-Nazis and Nazis, and there are still other groups of people that are racist and they don't care about individuality and they just go by groups and by skin color and whatnot. That still exists, and fuck those people. Honestly, fuck those people. But you can't label every single person just because of their skin color as racist. What happened to Tom Macdonald for him to be called racist? Is there a song that he made that made him look racist or something? Someone let me know in the comment, or let me know what song. I know this is a rabbit hole of going from song, reacting from a song that he talked about another song where he talks about another song. But for him to make this song, I know he had a response in this house about this song, Whiteboy. But for him to make Whiteboy, then he must have made another song before that made him write Whiteboy. So let me know, someone, what that song was that eventually had him create Whiteboy. Anyway, let's go back a little bit.
To treat everyone as an equal, I refuse to feel ashamed because of my...
Yeah, treat everyone as an equal. Unless you know they're racist, unless you know that person has bad intent, then treat them as an equal. Easy. Isn't that an easy equation and formula to go through by life or life?
Pretty blue eyes, a Nazi, white supremacist, anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively. White boy.
Exactly, like I said, there are racist white people. There are still Nazis. There are obviously terrorists. There are so many other, but like I said, it doesn't make everyone else in that nationality, in that race racist.
Don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy. White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes. If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong.
But here's the thing, why choose cognac or why choose Hennessy, Macdonald? Out of all drinks, out of any other drinks, why choose Hennessy? No, I'm just messing with you. I love everyone equally. I truly love everyone equally. It doesn't matter what color, what nationality you are. As long as you are a nice, kind-hearted person, you have no ill intent, then I have all the respect and all the love for you. Okay? Let's go back a little bit and keep going.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy. Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps, he stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame, he's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah. White boy, say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy. White boy, white noise. sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes, acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the
100%. 100% agree with that. Listen, I speak 2 languages, so a lot of the times my English, I can't think of the words, but Tom Macdonald is saying everything that I want to say, but in a perfect way. I like it. I love it. Thank you so much for helping me out, Macdonald. I appreciate it.
cards he was given, or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise, I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies, don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
This entire music video, by the way, they've been throwing paper, crumbled up paper at him. But listen guys, much respect to Tom Macdonald, much respect for him for this song. I'm so glad I was able to hear this song, and now I understand the response that he got. I'm sure a lot of people called him racist still after explaining himself. People called him racist, I'm sure he got so much hate for that. And honestly, I can see where Tom, if you look deeper than what his tattoos and the way he looks and the way he acts, maybe you can tell that he is just a regular old person that has his own opinions, that is not racist. It is clearly, for me at least, to me, it is clear to me he is not a racist individual, right? So I don't understand. You guys, some of you guys need to take it easy on him. And I'm sure his haters are not gonna click on this video. I'm sure most of you, 99.9% of you, are Tom Macdonald fans. But if there is a 0.1 of you guys that is watching the video right now, look past it. He's not racist. He's a nice guy. He's just giving out his political or his opinion about just in general about race, about politics. I can't wait to react to a song from like this current year or in the last year, just to see what he's talking about nowadays. But so far, I respect every song that I've heard from him so far, and I respect every single one of you guys, Tom Macdonald's fans. Hangover gang for life. And again guys, thank you so much for subscribing, for liking the video, for leaving a comment. You guys have no idea how much it helps out. So thank you again so much for that, and I'll see you next time. Peace.